We're in Warsaw, woo!
What am I gonna say?
Whatever you want.
We're in Warsaw, woo! Let's try again.
We're in Warsaw!
Woo!
No, that was bad. This is so exciting. This like feels like Europe.
I mean, it is.
It is, but like, I don't know, it's just so
nice to be
different.
back here.
Yeah, it's so different from Canada, so different from India. It's Europe, baby.
Woohoo! Subscribe to follow along. Cześć! Dzień dobry from Warsaw, Poland. Oh my gosh, it's windy and cold and we're not used to it. It's like we're complaining in India about, oh, we don't like the warmth, we like the cold. That's my Devon voice.
What?
I'm kidding, I'm mocking myself.
That was you.
And now I'm complaining because my hands are cold.
Okay,
It's
moral
like 10
of the
degrees.
story, we are very excited to be here in Poland.
Super stoked.
We only have a few days here to explore Warsaw, so we're going to do the best we can to see the top sites to see in the area, and honestly get our first impressions of Poland, because we've never been in this country before.
That's right. Last time we walked under a road like this, in Mumbai, and this is the most people I've ever seen in one spot, like out in, if it's not a music festival, it was like the busiest sort of underground tunnel we've ever been in. What a vibe. It's the vibe today.
When you look up Warsaw and you see the skyline, what you see is the buildings behind us. It's like in the center of Warsaw. It's an older looking building from the 1950s, surrounded by skyscrapers and newer looking buildings.
Yeah.
And it is the...
It's the Palace of Culture and Science. And one random cool fact was that Oscar Peterson and Ella Fitzgerald played here in like 1965. It's really neat. Oscar Peterson's from Montreal.
Oh, there you go. That's a very grand building.
Holy smokes, it's huge.
Wow.
It is really big.
Also,
Shall we go inside?
yeah, I was just gonna mention that this is one of many museums here in Warsaw.
There's a lot of museums.
Yeah, and they all look very, very wonderful. Sadly, we don't have very much time here, so we won't be going and exploring some.
Plus, it's not really interesting for you all that much.
But we've heard that they're awesome, right? Let's go check it out. If I can. It's a pole.
You gotta do more push-ups.
See, it is heavy.
I was just making sounds to make it more engaging for you guys. We didn't go inside. There's, I mean, upstairs. We thought about going to the viewpoint. There's just a huge amount of tour groups, like kids.
Right now,
kids groups.
it is a Tuesday, so during school time, so there's a bunch of classes there, so it's very busy in there.
Plus, it's a bit gray, so maybe not the best day for a view. But you know what? We're just gonna go walk around. The view up there is of everything else, and I'm sure this building is nice to look at, you know. I always say the view of the thing you're trying to see is not from the thing you're trying to see.
Fair enough. The places we really want to hit is the Old Town and the Royal Route, it's called. So we're gonna go try and find that.
Look at this lovely park.
From our bus ride from the airport to where we're staying yesterday, we noticed that Poland, and specifically Warsaw, the area we're in, has a lot of greenery and lovely parks. We're entering the Saxon Gardens, which is a giant park here in downtown Warsaw, and I just learned, which is really interesting, that this was the first park in 1727 to be open to the public. So originally it was just for the King August II to be exact. Another few interesting facts about this park is apparently there are some trees that are over 250 years old in this area. There's also some monuments about the wars that took place obviously in this area, and I'm just excited to be in this beautiful natural park that has a history since the 1700s.
Make sure no one's looking here. I'm gonna sniff some flowers. Although it's kind of hard to lean in. I want to sniff some flowers. Oh, that one smells really nice. Flowers.
Keith, I said no feet.
Oh wow. They do smell good.
So there's two reasons I don't wear my hair like this very often. The first being when it's windy, all my baby hairs come out. The second reason being it gives me a headache. So I'm gonna take my hair down.
Let it rip.
Alright. Well, oh, it's how's it looking? Ta-da! I'm gonna have wild hair.
Okay, yeah. Look that way.
Slow motion of my hair.
Nice. You look good though. So we passed the tomb of the unknown soldier over there, which represents, well, sort of the fallen soldiers after World War I. We're getting to this little site here. It's a construction zone, so we have to walk around because they're rebuilding the Saxon Palace.
So just doing some reading right here because they explain what they're doing is they're actually doing a competition. There are 5 architects left in the competition to try and rebuild because the foundation of the palace is still there, and so they're going to try and rebuild it from what it was in 1939.
If you know anything about Polish history, it's that this place was completely obliterated. There's been so many wars. After World War II, it was just like completely
specifically Warsaw.
Crushed.
Yeah.
Warsaw Uprising. If you want to learn more about that, check out some other videos. We're not a history channel, but
we're just seeing this place and exploring it, and I think this is really, really cool that there is a competition to rebuild it for what it was.
Yeah, everything here pretty much has been rebuilt. Wow, I was lucky. You know, every day we get to see a horse-mounted march. Not sure what that procession was for, if that's what it's called. Square's behind us, and Devin found this really cool virtual thing. You scan it, and you get to see what this area, this square, looked like before. When? Which year?
It'd be in the 1930s, before
1930s.
it was destroyed.
Oh, so you like hold it and look around, you can see the buildings.
Wow.
Huh.
Look at that. This is really neat. Oh my goodness. I've never seen something like this before. This is so cool.
Like, you've seen virtual things, but not like in person.
Not like as you're like moving, it moves with you.
Cool way to be.
That's a really cool way to show what it looked like. Wow. Neato.
We've left the square now, walking past some bakeries towards Old Town. See the name of that place? Chopin. Like a play on words with, you know, warm bread in French, and Chopin, the famous composer from Warsaw, who they love. The airport in Warsaw is called Chopin Airport. Chopin. I don't know how to say it in Polish. Chopin. Seems like we're walking towards the Old Town.
Yeah, and there's something called the Royal Route, which is what we're on, and it's like these beautiful buildings and cafes that are on this road. That's
so lovely.
It's like all of a sudden it switched, and it's like a little town.
So all this would have had to have been rebuilt, but they're so lovely. Oh, pierogi ruskie and a bunch of traditional food. What do you think?
I think we're gonna eat here as our first official meal here in Poland.
You look like a
going
cold
to
little
be.
bean.
I am also cold, so I want something to warm me up. I'm also hungry. We will be doing a full video about food, so stay tuned for that. But of course, we need to still eat in our Warsaw video.
All right, let's do it.
It's so nice in here and warm.
Wow, we were just thinking today we didn't really want to leave this morning because it was just so cozy in our Airbnb, and it's cozy here. Soup and Polish food and just cold weather. It's so nice.
I'm excited.
It's such a different thing for us right now.
Also, the Polish food, which we've not yet had, it looks all like very comforting food. So
very
kind
comforting.
of perfect for this type of weather.
I did buy store-bought pierogies last night. I had them, but they were fine. This doesn't really count.
This is a really nice vibe in here. I'm also very excited to try my first Polish dish. They're like cabbage rolls with potatoes, and then Keith got a traditional soup. Certain things I won't be able to have because I'm gluten-free, but there are certain things I can have, so that's exciting.
I'm having the żurek wyśleby, which is a sourdough bowl with soup in it, and egg and sausage.
I'm actually starving, so I'm very excited to try this.
That is so cool.
Potatoes and cabbage and tomato sauce. My mouth is watering. Inside is rice and pork. I don't want to burn my mouth.
Careful.
It's nice, it's very comforting, which is exactly what we need on this cold day.
What's it feel like to have meat?
True. Honestly, underwhelming. I don't think it's, I'm not a huge meat fan anyways, but yeah, I don't know.
It's been 2 months since you've had meat.
It has been. Hopefully my stomach can handle it.
Wow, so there's Polish white sausage in here and boiled egg. And yeah, like Devin, we haven't had meat since before India, since like mid-February. 2 months. I personally can't get over this bread bowl. Like, how cool is a bread bowl? It's so cool. There's like some nice, beautiful bread at the bottom of the soup here. This is so comforting.
Okay, the more I eat it, the more it's really good. It is super comfort food and really nice.
Your meat tastes really good too.
Mm-hmm. It's very simple and a good way to get back into eating meat.
I almost ate my entire bowl.
There we go. Yeah, I think we did pretty good.
That was delicious, and now we're heading back into the Old Town down the Royal Route. Lovely. And it's gotten warmer, hasn't it? Or maybe we're just us.
Maybe
it's just us. The soup may be warm.
So much delicious.
Tomorrow
food.
we're doing a food thing.
Yeah, all we're gonna do in the video is eat, so get excited. We already are.
Yeah, because there's donuts and there's, what are they called?
Cannolis?
Cannolis. Holy cannolis. Devin's like, are you smiling on purpose? And I'm just smiling while filming. Just because it's nice to be back. It's also nice for a change, and it's nice to be here. And we're very lucky to be exploring Poland.
Yeah, sorry, what I was gonna say is I was not expecting this for Warsaw. Like, I've seen pictures and I saw the pictures of the newer part, like where we were this morning and kind of where we're staying.
Yeah.
I didn't know this area existed because in history we did learn how Warsaw was totally destroyed during World War II. But they've recreated
by the Nazis
it,
and then taken over by the Soviets.
But anyways, I'm just saying I wasn't expecting this, and it's beautiful and very peaceful.
This is the statue of Jan Zakwatowicz. Sorry, I butchered that completely probably. Complicated names here, but he was a major architect in reconstructing Warsaw.
He made this area really beautiful. And
what's this wall, Dev?
Is the old city wall or inner wall, and so it's a reconstruction of it, but apparently it was built, they think, in 1280, so it's the old palace wall. From
1280? Yeah. They reconstructed and then it fell apart?
Yeah, they reconstructed it in 1950 to 1963 is what I read.
Cool. Yeah, man, there's layers of history here, layers.
So this is the reconstruction of the Royal Palace here in Warsaw, and we're in the middle of the courtyard. Honestly, I thought maybe it'd be less breezy in here, but it's not. It's as breezy, but it's really, really beautiful. It's kind of amazing how much reconstruction they've done and how beautiful that they've made this area.
There's some cute restaurants and some cute little delis. Nice old ladies inviting me in, hoping that I buy some delis and stuff like that. Deli meat. It's really lovely here.
Like some really cute cafes.
This is really lovely. We didn't really know what to expect from Warsaw, and it's really quite beautiful. Like, this should be like a must go to
destination
in Europe. Yeah, do your Europe trip, you gotta go through here. Whoa, windy though, right now.
Wow.
Look at this. Just turn the corner here into the main square. Yeah, look at this. It's so beautiful.
Because we're not used to the cold weather, we had to get some mulled wine to warm up. I also have not had actually any alcohol since we left for our trip, so this is my first glass of wine in like 2 months. Because I can't drink beer and that's what Keith drinks.
Away. And does it feel good? Is it warming?
It's really nice. It reminds me of like Christmas time or winter at home. Aww. It's really good. Some lovely mulled wine, and now I feel warm again, but I'll probably feel cold in like 2 minutes.
We just actually popped out where the church is, right at the steps of the church. Let's go inside. We're back in the main square here.
This is so beautiful, but we're actually
cold.
going to be leaving it because we are going to go to the water.
It's called Vistula Boulevard. No, Vistula Walkway.
And there's the river, so we're going to go check out the river.
Vistula River. Look at the pedals everywhere. We're taking a quick detour. We found the University of Warsaw and the library garden, which look really beautiful. So we're gonna see if we can just like merge into the crowd and go unnoticed. Look how we study here.
I think the camera gives us a bit.
Yeah.
Following the signs.
Sort of walk through like a building. And we're back out. Where the heck are you taking me, Dev?
We did it. We made it in. Magical land up here.
There's a good view.
Oh, nice. Free views. Woohoo!
Warsaw hack. We found a good lookout point.
Yeah, at
Right
the
on.
university.
So cool.
Wow.
Beautiful campus.
Yeah.
Beautiful building, this one. It's actually a really cool find and a beautiful little walk on the roof. It's a garden, like a rooftop garden.
We're on a roof right now, and look at this.
Yeah, with nice views
cool.
of the area. So this is a lovely, lovely little surprise. Spontaneous.
Just exploring the city of Warsaw, and you just come across cool things. Library. We could see into the school's library because this is a garden on top of the library.
Oh wow.
That's wow. So cool.
Guess the smell that's coming out of these vents. Smell I haven't smelled in a while. Pencils. It smells like school. Makes sense. It's a library. Well, this is hands down the nicest rooftop garden I've ever seen, and I think we can remodel all rooftop gardens after this. This is just lovely. The architecture here, the lighting that pours into the rooms in this library below, outstanding. All right, we've made it. We're walking along Vistula River now.
And we are actually going to be heading back to our Airbnb. This day exploring Warsaw has been wonderful.
Fantastic,
It's
actually.
honestly a way more beautiful city than I was expecting.
Super quiet. The weather's been, it's been cold but super cozy and green. It's been lovely, really, really lovely.
We did fly here yesterday from India, so we're a bit pooped, and tomorrow we're going to be eating a ton of delicious Polish food / in our next video.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that.
We're excited. Thanks for
we're gonna
watching.
End this video, so thanks for watching.
See you soon.
See you soon. So we are entering. Sorry, let's read it one more time. Okay. Now there's a bunch of bobby pins as well. So.
Okay, negative Nelly. Downy Dev.
That's not negative. I'm just letting the people know about my hair problems. That's all. I'm gonna start that part again.
You got this. You're doing great. We're passing by some beautiful statues, And I'm really surprised actually with the fact that they used to play basketball here back in those days. Neat.
I don't like that.
Okay, Deb, you ruined the shot.
I didn't mean to. Either way, Warsaw is gorgeous.
Nice, Deb.
What?
You're making our video girly.
What?
Gorgeous.